Well, good morning folks, how are you all? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're still here in Malta and it looks like we may be here a little bit longer as well. Unfortunately, I think both. What happened this morning was our flights back to England on the 25th have been cancelled, so the next flight back to England is on the 1st of November. So it looks like we're going to be here for 3 weeks now. Oh my goodness, I don't know how we're going to do it, but there you go. It is one of those things. Now yesterday I didn't finish off the video, but we were on that cruise and we went around the whole of Malta. It took off from the harbour of 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. I hope I've said that correctly. I'm sure I have. Sarah will be correcting me now if I hadn't. But yes, we went from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 all the way around and we ended up in the evening back at 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. That was only €40 and it included drinks and your lunch as well, so it was great value indeed. So that's always one to check out. Now Sunday, I might have already said, we're going around 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, so we're doing more or less the same thing, but it is a whole day trip. I mean, it was getting dark when we got back last night. Now today, what we're in store for, it's now coming up to 1:30 in the afternoon, and what we're going to do, we're going to go back into Valletta. We're going to meet up with some of the people that we met on the boat yesterday, and we're going to go for something to eat and have another look around Valletta. So stay tuned and we'll keep you all up to date. Awesome. So we're on the ferry. I think I might have shown you a little bit of it a couple of days ago live on Facebook, and this is in the harbour of 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. We're in 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷 and it literally is 10 minutes across to Valletta. The pass for a whole week, I may have said before, only costs €10, 7 days, and you can use the ferry as many times as you like, which is awesome, but you do have to wear your face masks. Now looking behind me, I don't know about you guys, and I've never been to Venice, but I think this sort of reminds me of Venice. What you'll have to do, I'm not sure whether it reminds you, so give me a yay or an A in the comments below. And if it doesn't remind you of Venice, or it doesn't look like Venice, then where does it remind you of? I'd be really interested to know, so leave a comment down below. If you agree or disagree, that would be awesome. Just let me know. The sun's come out, it's a beautiful day, it's really warm. We're off to Valletta, like I said earlier, to meet some German friends and some French friends, and have something to eat a little bit later on this evening. But just look at these buildings behind me. Amazing. There's a lot of money in them boats as well. A lot of money. I think some of it actually reminds me of Monaco as well, and the Monaco Grand Prix, and you see all the super yachts and things like that. So it reminds me of that as well. But do let me know in the comments below what you think this place behind me looks like. So hiya guys, we're here, we're stood at the opening of the city of Valletta. These are the main gates that you can see either side of me and behind me. We did show a little bit of them in one of the other videos, but this is the main gates. Now up here, I called them the stairway to heaven before because I think they look pretty awesome. Look at these stairs behind me, and what you see there, they're on the opposite side as well, just round there as well. You can see those. Now this is known as the belt of Valletta, and it, obviously with a belt it goes all the way around your waist and it strengthens the centre. So this area here, like I said, goes all the way around the belt of Valletta, and it was built in 1566, and they started building in 1566, and only 4, 5, 6 years later it was completed. So again, another part of the fortification of this beautiful city that we know as Valletta. Very beautiful. See, she agrees, there we go. once again, Valletta brings up another little surprise. Now it must be said, can you see this behind me? Unbelievable. Oh, and one minute. These little shrines are absolutely everywhere. Not just in Valletta City, but all over Malta. Many different roads and in little villages and towns that we've been to, we've seen the little shrines everywhere, right next door to their door. Anyway, back to the main thing. This I have never seen before. Can you see that? This is actually an entrance, unbelievably, to a football training ground. Welcome to 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 grounds, Valletta Youth Football Team Development Sector. Pretty unbelievable, isn't it? Wow. And this is the entrance. Can you hear that echo? I'm hoping that it's not too dark and that you can still see me. But I have never seen an entrance to a training or a football ground like this before in my life, in any of the countries that we've visited in the past. Oh, got to be careful I don't break my neck. And look at where it's based. Look at where it's based. You've got the Great Walls there protecting the city. It's pretty unbelievable. It's wow. I'm just going to go in a little bit further just to check it out. I've left Sarah behind me, as you can see. Look at this. Training grounds for a football team. Valletta FC. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at those walls. But there you go, look. Valletta FC. And they've even got a little bar there, the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 bar. Welcome to the 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷 bar. And look at this. You can see behind me they've got training grounds there. And up here as well, they've got the training grounds. So there's some steps through there as well. Wow. Wouldn't you love to come and train in a place like this? It's awesome. And how great is that? They've got a little bar and also a youth nursery. Valletta Youth Nursery. God dear. And here's a down view on the outside of the walls. Can you see that? I'm sorry about the fence, but that looks pretty impressive. Unbelievable. They've got a youth nursery. Brilliant. Training grounds everywhere. And Sarah, there's a little bar just through there as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷 grounds bar. But look how high, look, just look at the height of this. And I'm short. What if you're a 6-foot footballer and you've got to get under this? You're gonna be knocked out before the game even starts. Unbelievable. Love it, love it. It's one of the last places you would look to find a couple of training grounds for a youth football team, the youth of Valletta. This place is awesome. You've got to visit Malta one day, absolutely. Well, hello lovely people of YouTube and the rest of the world. Thank you for joining us today. We've just woken up, so excuse the eyes. And look what we've woken up to. In the harbour, we've just pulled the patio door across, and just check that out behind me. Can you see it? Yeah. A huge MSC cruise ship. Wow, it looks like they're staying in Malta for the day. They're probably visiting Valletta, because it is Valletta that is over that way. But that wasn't there at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was a really late night because we stayed with some friends having something to eat and drink. I'm sorry you didn't video any of it, but I wasn't sure whether they wanted to be on there, and it was fairly busy and all the rest of it. But yes, so we walked home last night 5 miles because we missed the last ferry, we missed the last bus, and it took us about an hour and a half. But good old Google Maps, well done Google Maps for getting us home safe and sound. But just look at that cruise ship in the background. Wow. So some are cruising by the looks of it. So they're really lucky, because I know that a lot of our American friends who love cruising have booked a lot of cruises, and a lot of them have been cancelled due to the COVID. And it looks like we might have this extra apartment for a week, because obviously our flight got cancelled. We got the email and telephone call yesterday so Ryanair have cancelled, but it looks like we're going to be able to stay here, so we won't have to move destination, we won't have to pack and then unpack a new hotel, which is great, so praise Jesus for that. But wow, what a thing to wake up to.
Travel told